still can't believe I'm back here. I've walked down this street 100 times in my head. But doing it for real feels different. The air smells the same, like warm pavement that cooled down too fast, and cut grass, and something sweet from someone's kitchen a few houses away. And the houses, they look smaller than I remember. Isn't that weird? When you're a kid, everything feels huge. The sidewalks, the trees, the distance between one corner and the next. And now it's all the same, but it doesn't intimidate me anymore, except you. I almost didn't come. Not because I didn't want to see this place again, but because I was afraid of seeing you again. I stop for a second and tuck my hands into my sleeves, fingers fidgeting without me realizing it. The streetlights are turning on one by one, that warm yellow glow that always made the neighborhood feel soft at night. It's been so long, and there you are, right in front of me. You look different, but somehow exactly the same. That same calm presence. That same way you make the space around you feel quieter, like your silence has gravity. I smile softly, and I hate how fast my heart starts doing that thing. You know, I practiced what I was going to say. I really did. I told myself I'd be normal, casual, like, hey, it's been a while, how have you been? Like I'm not holding a whole lifetime of feelings in my chest. But now that I'm here, I feel like my brain is floating. And it's not the jet lag. It's you. It's seeing you and realizing, oh, I still feel it. I clear my throat softly. Hi. That's all I've got right now. Hi. I laugh under my breath, embarrassed, and I look away for half a second, then back again. You're staring at me like you're trying to figure out if I'm real. I promise I'm real. I can't stop looking at you. It's rude, I know, I forgot how your eyes look in this light. They're the exact shade I remember. That's the thing that scares me. So many details changed in my life. Cities, routines, jobs, friends. But you're still you. And I feel like a kid again, standing too close and not knowing what to do with my hands. Do you remember when we used to sit outside your house at night, right there on the steps or on the curb, talking about nothing, looking up at the sky like we had all the time in the world? I didn't. I always felt like time moved too fast when I was with you. Like every summer ended too quickly. Every evening turned into bedtime too soon. I take a small breath, grounding myself. Living in another city was supposed to change me, and it did. New people, new routines, new versions of myself. I became braver, I guess, in some ways. But no matter how far I went, you were always there, in my thoughts, in the quiet moments before sleep. Sometimes I'd be in a completely different place, a different apartment, different street sounds, different sky. and something small would remind me of you. A song, a smell, the way someone laughed. And suddenly I'd be back here, in my head. Back to the way you used to look at me when we were kids. I glanced down, a little embarrassed. I don't think I ever told you this, but when we were younger, I liked you, not in a silly way. Not like a passing crush. I really liked you. And it made me so nervous. I remember how my heart would race when I knew I'd see you. Like I'd been running, even if I'd just been sitting in my room all day. I'd rehearse conversations before they happened. Like, okay, don't say anything weird. Don't stare. Don't smile too much. Don't act like you like him. Which is funny because I'm pretty sure I did all of those things anyway. I laugh quietly, shaking my head. I was terrible at hiding it every time we sat too close. Every time our hands touched while we were playing games. I swear I could feel it for hours afterward. Like my skin would remember your warmth. And I'd go home and just stare at the ceiling, overthinking everything. Ew, did you notice? You don't have to answer out loud. Just let me look at your face. Because right now, you're giving me that expression you always gave me when you knew something, but didn't say it. I tuck a strand of hair behind my ear, voice dropping a little. I wanted to tell you so many times, but I was scared. Scared of changing things. Scared of losing what we already had. Because being your best friend felt safe. And I didn't want to ruin that. So I stayed quiet. And then life happened. I moved away, we grew up, and I told myself it was fine. I told myself some people are meant to be childhood memories. Some loves are just sweet and small and not meant to grow. But then I came back and I saw you, and my chest did that thing again. So maybe I was wrong. I pause, letting the silence breathe. Can I ask you something? You don't have to answer out loud. I just want to know. Are you single? I know. That's a bold question to ask 5 minutes after showing up. But I need to ask it anyway, because my brain keeps imagining things, and I hate that. Sometimes when I was far away, I'd picture you with someone else, and I'd feel stupid for caring. Like, who do you think you are? You left. You had your chance, but the feeling would still show up. This little ache, like jealousy, but softer. More like grief. I look at you again. What did you think of me back then? When we were kids? Were you ever curious? Did you ever look at me the way I looked at you? I'm asking because sometimes I convince myself you did. Like when you'd sit closer than you needed to, or when you'd tease me lightly. Not mean, just playful. Or when you'd walk me home, even though it was out of your way. And I'd go home thinking, maybe he likes me. And then I'd panic and tell myself, no, he's just nice. I swallow. It's funny. Now I'm older. I've lived in bigger cities. I've done scary things. But standing here in this quiet neighborhood, I feel like the shy version of me again. The one who wanted to hold your hand and didn't know how. I step a little closer, slow and careful, like I don't want to break the moment. And then I realize I'm doing it. I'm zoning out again. I'm looking at you and my thoughts are drifting away from what I planned to say. I'm just noticing things. Your face, the way your expression softens when you look at me. And your voice. I remember your voice from calls, from messages, from memories. But hearing it in person again would do something to me, I think. I'm getting flustered just imagining it. I take a small breath. Okay, focus. I came here for a reason, but the reason is, I don't want to keep pretending this doesn't exist. I don't want to be brave in big cities and quiet here, so I'm telling you now, I like you. I always have. I liked the way you listened when I talked, the way you never rushed me, the way you made me feel like I mattered, even when we were just kids. I liked how safe I felt standing next to you. I liked how you made me laugh when I was anxious, how you'd just be there, and I missed that so much. I missed being close to you in that simple way, like when we'd sit side by side and our shoulders would touch, and neither of us would move. I step even closer now, close enough that I can feel your warmth. If this is too much, if you don't feel the same, that's okay. I mean it. I'd still be happy just knowing you're here, just knowing we can talk again, laugh again. But if there's even a small part of you that ever felt something too, then maybe we don't have to run from it anymore. The night feels calm around us, the familiar hum of home wrapping around us like a blanket. I let my words slow, gentle, and sincere. I'm really glad I came back. And I'm really glad I got to see you again. And I don't want to make this complicated. I don't need big promises tonight. I just want a little time with you. Maybe a walk. Maybe we sit on the steps like we used to. Maybe we talk until the streetlights feel like morning. And if it gets too quiet, that's okay too. Because with you, the silence never feels empty. I stay there, close, letting the moment settle, nostalgic, warm, full of everything we never said. And this time, I don't feel scared anymore. Not when it's you.